Hey, what's up, VC? I'm back with another video. This is actually a VCLT video that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting anything in the mail because I had forgot I had talked to the person about this. And when I got it, I actually opened the package because it didn't have a name on it. It just had the return address, so I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something maybe I ordered and forgot about. So I didn't do a live opening, but I have it here and I'm still going to show it. But it is related to what's playing in the background, so I figured I'd throw that on the turntable and play that. Playing Billy Hurst's album Small Town Fool. I actually bought this. I don't think I ever showed this in a video and I felt bad about it, but I bought this album when he had it for Black Friday last year, around it was a Black Friday record store day deal that he put out, and he sold 20 copies. They were hand numbered. I got number 12 of 20 and he signed it, which is really cool. This is a great album, really great 90s country, and yeah, I will say it on camera for you, Billy. Billy is in my top 5 favorite country artists from the 90s. I told him I would say that on camera because I really do mean it. There's 5 main people that I listen to from the 90s that are my favorites, and I will show them in a minute. I got a couple of their albums that I'm going to show, so I'm going to do that. List of my top 5 country artists from the 90s. Do a little review of this album and show the VCLT. So we will get right into the VCLT. Like I said, I had forgotten about it. Messaged him a couple months ago. He had made a comment on somebody's video, or on Facebook, on somebody's posts about Small Town Fool, and somebody was asking about cassette or something. They said they'd love to own it on cassettes, and he said that he had some new old stock copies that were still sealed, and I asked him, how much he wanted for one. He said he'd send one my way, and I kind of just forgot about it, but then it showed up in the mail, so that's what it is. Like I said, on the envelope had no return, just had the address, didn't have the name, so I didn't know what it was. Sent a note, which is really cool. I'm going to keep that with the album. And like I said, it is a sealed copy of Small Town Fool on cassette. As you know, I'm a big cassette person. I listen to them all the time, so this will definitely be played a lot in my car when I'm driving and here at home. So yeah, that's really cool. I am not going to leave that sealed, so we'll go ahead and do that right now, do a sealed to reveal to that. And it was cool in the note he wrote, I hope this album takes you back to 1997, even for just a little while. I was actually born in 1997, so this album is as old as me. So that's really cool. So there you go. The shrinks off that. Go ahead and open it up. That's really cool. Never thought I'd own this on cassette because I love this album. I've listened to it so much. This is a fantastic album, Billy. Got the cool insert in here. Let's see if it has any pictures. It's got the lyrics. This is really nice. Even got the Billy Hurst fan club. I wonder if I could still sign up for that. No, probably not. But yeah, that's really cool. So thank you so much for that, Billy. This will definitely be a happy addition to my collection and will get a lot of play. This will not just sit there on the shelf. This will be played probably to death because I love this album. I really do. Then I guess we'll do the album review. If you haven't heard this album, definitely go check it out. I know on Billy's website he's got digital. You can buy the digital download, or you can buy the vinyl. If you're into vinyl, definitely it's worth it. It's only $25, I think, something like that. It's been so long since I looked, but it's definitely worth it. This was everybody. I'm not even going to explain this release because everybody knows about it in the VC. And I'm sure everybody knows who Billy is. If you don't, there will be a link down below to his channel. Definitely go check it out. He shows all sorts of cool stuff. He's a great guy and a great musician. He always posts covers and stuff whenever people pass away or whatever. So that's really cool. I really enjoy that. He's a great musician. But yeah, let me see if I can pick some favorite songs off here. I love the whole album. The songs that really stick out to me, probably Small Town Fool, Old Harleys and Good Whiskey, Poor Man's Ballad, Lovin' My Baby Blues, and Son of a Trucker Man were the songs that really stuck out to me. And then out of the bonus tracks, those are from a different album. Probably Spend the Night was my favorite song off that. But like I said, I love this whole album. It's well worth it. Definitely pick it up if you don't already have it, like I said. It's really cool, and I'm very happy to have this on vinyl. Because like I said, and I'll say it again, Billy is in my top 5 favorite country artists from the 90s. He's just that good. Like, really. And then we'll go through and show my top 5 artists. I wasn't really into 90s country until recently. Recently, I mean like a year or 2 years ago. I always growing up, my dad listened to mainly rock and metal around me, but he did listen to a little country, but it was either George Strait, Chris Ledoux, or Garth Brooks. So those were only the really, you know, that was all the 90s country I was really exposed to. George Strait more so 80s, but Chris Ledoux and Garth Brooks have really stuck with me. They're two of my favorite artists, and you'll see in a second. But other than that, didn't really listen to a whole lot. I always listened to earlier country, Ronnie Millsap, Conway Twitty, Waylon Jennings, Hank Jr. Those are some of my favorites from earlier on. But 90s, like I said. So yeah, we'll just make a list of this. My top 5 country artists right here. At number 5, we have Tracy Byrd. He's great. Saw him live about a year ago at a little bar a couple towns over called, it was at a place called the Kinney Store, which is just a little, kind of bar, restaurant type deal, and they have live music. And I saw him there. It was a really close show. My phone actually died, so I didn't get any video footage of that, so that's why I never uploaded it. But yeah, it was a great show. He was great live. And it's cool that now I can go and see these country artists at smaller places. So that's number 5. Then at number 4, I will put Billy, because I do like him better than Tracy Byrd. But Tracy's great, so we'll show that again. Then number 3, another guy I've seen live, Mr. Tracy Lawrence. He's another, really good 90s country. I saw him at the county fair last year. It was another, kind of close show. I did get video footage of that, so I'll leave a link to that down below if you haven't already seen it. He was great live. He actually really blew me away. I hadn't really listened to him a whole lot before. I knew who he was, knew some of his songs. I See It Now, Paint Me a Birmingham. He did all those famous songs. Texas Tornado, that's another one that's great. But, I wasn't really expecting a whole bunch, but seeing him live, he blew me away. He was great live. And I actually got to shake his hand after the show. I was standing kind of side stage and came down and shook my hand. It was cool. I tried to meet him, but he went onto the tour bus and wouldn't come off. But anyway, he was great live, so definitely go check him out if you haven't. Then at number 2, one I've already talked about, Garth Brooks. I would have loved to have seen him live. He was actually at the Houston Rodeo this year. He opened it and closed it, so he played 2 different dates, but those tickets sold out so fast, and then the resale tickets were ridiculous. It was like $300 for really, really crappy seats, so it wasn't worth it to me. But he's great. And my number 1 country artist from the 90s is Chris Ledoux. Sadly, he passed away, so I'll never get to see him live, but I love everything he's ever done. He is one of my favorite singers of all time as far as country goes, and even in general. He's just a great singer. So yeah, that's my top 5. There you go, Billy. Thank you so much for the tape. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, this will be getting a lot of play very soon. I will play this all the time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Peace out. God bless.